Hello everybody, it's Wicked. Welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed. Today, we are in Cerulean City. We had defeated the rival here, Nova. And off screen my save got corrupted. Or it didn't get corrupted, it just didn't save properly. So I had to redo the last portion of the game again. And if that's why my level's a little bit different and stuff, that's why. I also PK hexed in some lucky eggs onto my Pokemon. I mentioned that in chat. But yeah, I'm PK hex lucky eggs just because I like to grind. I just like to be stronger with my levels and stuff, and it just give it a little bit of boost. It's not a big difference, but yeah. But yeah, we're ready to start again. And we have Rock Throw, should be super effective. These enemies, they're really weak. Level 10, holy shit. But yeah, I had to play the whole game again from last time because friggin' the game did not save for some reason. Although it was a lot of fun though to replay the game, it wasn't fine. I sped it up really quickly so it went by quick. Will I change Pokemon? No, I won't. I think we're okay. Defeated me doesn't sound right. It's right, but... Man, I think with Pikachu here, the next gym's gonna be really easy. And then the next gym after the third gym is gonna be really easy with Geodude here. Kakuna, you know what? I'll switch out just because I want to show you Charmeleon off a little bit. We're gonna use Ember here. There you go. That was easy. Also, guys, fun fact, we're going to be getting close, very close to our next team member. 4th party member already. Coming really close. Pidgey, okay, one Rock Throw should decimate this thing. Oh yeah, this, for some reason if you don't know, this is what's called the Nugget Bridge. Basically, you fight these 5 trainers, and when you defeat the 5 trainers, you'll get a nugget, which you can sell for a lot of money. And you could... What was the Pokemon? Oddish, I think it was? Oh, I'm screwed. I might die, but we'll see. I'm 4 times weak to grass. Absorb's gonna do a shit ton of damage. It might actually kill me, too. It did not kill me, surprisingly. But we're gonna switch out to Charmeleon here. But yeah, you could tackle the gym right now, but I recommend going up to this route up here to get some training in and stuff like that. There's some new Pokemon you can catch up here that might be useful. And it just makes the next gym a little bit easier, because the next gym can be pretty tough if you're not prepared for it. I'm gonna keep, yeah, Charmeleon, just stay in. No one can tackle this guy. And in this next route, you can catch a few Pokemon that are really nice. I think in Leaf Green, you can catch a Bellsprout, which is a pretty good grass type. Or if you're playing Fire Red, you can catch Oddish, which is like, I think Oddish is a better grass type than Bellsprout because it's a little bit more bulky. Or attack-wise, it's a little bit better, but they're both solid Pokemon. They're not meant to use Rock though, shit. And then you can catch Abra. It's a very rare Pokemon, but you can catch Abra on this route. And Abra, if you can get it to Alakazam, is probably your best special attacking Pokemon in the game for your team. Really good. I'm gonna switch out. I can't really do much with Toph here. I can't do anything with Larxene either, so we're gonna switch back to Charmeleon. Alright. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Charmeleon's so good. I can't wait to get level 36 and get a Charizard. Smokescreen. Smokescreen lowers the accuracy of the enemy, whatever, but whatever. I don't like it. Ekans. I will switch into Toph now because Toph can handle that. Yo, that sleep powder strat was actually crazy when I watched it. Friggin' poison. Ekans is a poison type if you didn't know, and poison is weak to ground, so magnitude will be really good. Magnitude is a pretty good ground ability. It varies in power. The higher number you get, the more damage you'll do. It goes up to level magnitude 10, but you probably won't need more than like a 7 or 8 most of the time to kill the Pokemon. There we go. Toph is level 18. Nice. Alright, Timmy. Let's go. And I said it last time, but I like to keep my Pokemon as even of levels as I can, so we're gonna switch in Larxene for this fight. I think this girl has some Nidorans, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think she has a female and a male Nidoran. Nidoran male. Nidoran male evolves into Nidoking, which is a really good Pokemon. Great stats all around. And it can learn a crazy number of TM. So Nidoking is a really solid poison ground type Pokemon if you want. Nidoqueen is really good as well. It's a little bit more defensive and a little bit more bulky, but they pretty much learn the same moves. So if you want a bulkier Pokemon, go for Nidoran female. If you want a more attack focus, go for Nidoran male. Pretty much. And I don't know why I'm explaining Pokemon to anyone, but it's Pokemon. You guys should know. I guess Geodude could tackle this because it's a poison type. You know what? Yeah. Geodude can tackle it. It's poison type. Alright. Growl, that's fine. I prefer Nidoqueen over Nidoking, just because I like the design better in Nidoqueen, but oh well. Ooh, Magnus Pound. It's super effective, but 2 growls will be like half. Not damn. Wow. All right. But yeah, like I said, we're getting close to a new party member, a new team member, really soon actually. Nice, magnitude 8, really good. I think magnitude 10 actually has more power than Earthquake. And magnitude 8 is like equivalent to Dig. Or a little bit better than Dig. Alright, this is the last trainer coming up, and I think... I want to say this guy has like a Sparrow or a Mankey, one of the two. It has a Mankey. Mankey is a fighting type Pokemon. Really good speed and physical attack and stuff, but its defenses are pretty trash. I was considering using Mankey and Primeape, but my team didn't really need a fighting type, so I was like, nah, not really needed. There we go. And that's all you got. Nice. Not that bad, pretty easy. Alright, I think this next trainer has an Ekans and a Zubat, so we're gonna switch back to Toph, because she can handle that pretty well. We're gonna use our last potion on Toph, just in case we need it. Thank you. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all 5 trainers on the Nugget Bridge. So you talk to this guy, and you'll be like, oh, you get a Nugget because you defeated Nugget Bridge. Oh, join Team Rocket? I'll join Team Rocket. I'll definitely join Team Rocket, but nah. The player's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, Ekans has Intimidate, so my attack's gonna be cut. Oh well. Magnitude. Get magnitude 10. Show it off. Magnitude 8. That's still pretty good. Geodude is such a good physical powerhouse. And I love Geodude so much. I really do. Zubat. I can defeat it with Rock Throw, but I'll switch out to Larxene. The only downside to Geodude and then the Golem essentially is its low special defense and speed is really trash. And Wicked, you're probably thinking to yourself, what about its 4 times weakness to grass and water? Well, if you're smart with Pokemon, why would you ever send it out against a rock water or grass type Pokemon? Oh, you wouldn't, that's right. You're stupid. Alright guys, we're over here. This is the next route. Yeah, you can catch some good stuff in here. I'm gonna be fast forwarding some of this, I think. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I am looking for a Pokemon in this area here. For my team. Oh, Abra. I love Abra. If you're trying to catch an Abra, by the way, if you don't catch it in the first turn, it will teleport and run away from you. There you go. Ooh, we caught an Abra. Yes. And yes, Abra is our next team member. I love Alakazam and I love Psychic type, so this is a perfect addition to our team. I don't think I'm spelling this correctly. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I'm spelling this correctly. I don't think I am. I am spelling it correctly. Okay. I am spelling this correctly. And the nickname I am picking is Dumbledore from Harry Potter. Because it's a Psychic type, it's kind of like a wizard, it fits. And right now, Dumbledore is pretty useless, I'm not gonna lie, because all it knows is teleport, but once it gets to level 16, it will actually learn a move. I'm pretty sure it'll learn Confusion at level 16. So there you go, we're gonna put a lucky egg on it so it can level up. And then we're gonna do this. Alright, repel it up. Repel, thank you. I don't want to fight anymore in this stupid wild area here. Alright, and then we got a trainer here. In the original Red and Blue, this trainer is infamous to get. You can use this guy to glitch a Mew. It's like the most famous glitch ever. We're gonna switch out to Toph. Oh, magnitude it up. Magnitude 8, let's go. You're dead. I really wish Dumbledore could do something now, but it's alright. Yeah, like I said, level 16 it'll evolve, it'll be fine. Yeah, it evolves to a Kadabra level 16, so it's fine. There you go. Alright, but the cool thing about Abra, guys, is you go to Pokemon. Since it has teleport, you can teleport to you'll pretty much teleport to the Pokemon Center that you most recently use. Since this is the one we most recently use, we're going here. Yeah, the Lucky Egg in Gen 5 mid-game is really dope. I don't normally put items on my Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest, but the Lucky Egg is an exception. I'll either use Lucky Egg or I use Amulet to get more money. Other than that, I don't really use anything. Alright. Yeah, this route right here is optional for now. We'll have to go to this route eventually, but oh well. Do it now to get some experience going. Machop is a fighting type Pokemon, so Top is actually weak to you, so we'll just switch to Arcene. If only I had confusion on Abra, then it would be super effective, but no. We don't want to be cool. Machop is a really good fighting type Pokemon. When it fully evolves into Machamp, it's a really good physically attacker. It's so good. I was also considering Machamp, but I did not want to use a fighting type. Like I said, with the Primate thing, I didn't think a fighting type would fit my team. You know what's funny? Top here. If you switch it in and use Magnitude, it's actually super effective because I think Rock is weak to ground. I'm pretty sure. There you go. If we're lucky, Abra will be involved by the end of this, but I doubt it. Rattata, you're weak. I will switch out to... I'll switch out to Toph. Why not? Oh my god. Magnitude 4 is so weak. Hey, level 12, Dumbledore. 4 more and you don't evolve. I love it. Spearow. Okay, I'll switch out to Dumbledore so he can level up. Guys, if you're patient with an Abra to get Kadabra and then Alakazam, you got yourself one of the best Pokemons in the game. Like, it's really weak with HP and physical defense, but it will unleash crazy damage, especially. Nice! Pikachu can one-shot some Sparrows. Let's go. I love it. Youngster Joey? There's always a Youngster Joey in this friggin' games. Alright. I'm just happy that I was able to get Visual Boy Advance to work and get back to my playthrough of Pokemon, because I was really enjoying playing it. I just couldn't do it. Alright, Pokemon. We're going to switch to Toph. Because again, Onyx is rock and ground, so it should be able to get Magnitude to death. There you go. Oh, Dumbledore's level 13. Let's go. There we go. Alakazam is stupid in regards on getting it to evolve. I guess trade evolutions are kind of annoying. But back in the day, before emulators were like mainstream for me, I had 2 GBAs and I had 2 DSs and stuff, so I would just trade with myself to get them to evolve. But with emulators, you can use like applications and stuff to actually get it to work. Which I did. You might die from this actually. Ooh, you survived, but I don't think... Slowpoke is surprisingly really good with special defense, but not today because of critical hit. Slowpoke and Slowking are actually really underrated Pokemon. They're actually pretty damn good. I would suggest using them. If you need a water type and a psychic type, Slowbro might be a good choice. You can get Psychic, you can get Surf, Ice Beam, you can get Amnesia for buffing and debuffing. It's actually a really solid choice. Yeah, it's really tanky. It's really underrated. I definitely suggest it. Nidoran, okay. There's a lot of underrated Pokemon in this generation that people don't really use. Clefable, you got Clefable, you got Slowbro, even Jinx is a pretty underrated Pokemon. Tentacruel is an underrated Pokemon, I think. Mankey, Primeape, Electabuzz. There's so many really good Pokemon that are not used enough because people go for the mainstream stuff. Like people go for Charizards, Jolteons, Flareons, Vaporeons. They go for anything that's mainstream, Gyarados. Although, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think Gyarados is not good in this generation. Not that it's not a good Pokemon. Gyarados is amazing, but Water being a special type in this game and Gyarados has crap special attack, it's kind of useless. Every time I play Pokemon, I try to pick a different team or different Pokemon almost every time if I can. I would use Dragonite, but I'm not the biggest fan of Dragonite. The last time I played this game, I actually used the Scyther, which is a really good Pokemon. I'm gonna switch into Bahamut though for this one. Scyther is really underrated. It doesn't have the best move pool in Gen 3, but it's still pretty good. We'll use the Mega Punch. Mega Punch will do really good damage to this thing. Nice. The Geodude, okay. Another underrated Pokemon, friggin' Tauros. I mean, Tauros is more properly rated than other Pokemon, but Tauros, I don't see get enough love either. That's a solid physical attacker right there. Bulbasaur, I love Bulbasaur. If Charizard wasn't my favorite Pokemon of all time, I would definitely pick Bulbasaur over anything else. I love Blastoise, but there are so many cooler water types in this gen, I don't really want to use Blastoise. Kingler, oh my god, Kingler is another one. It's similar to Gyarados, where it's actually really good in later generations, but since it's not a special attacker in this gen, they're not viable. I mean, you can make use of them. Like, you could use them, but they just wouldn't be great. I think they really fumbled the bag, though, with the remakes. I know they wanted to keep them as faithful to their originals as possible, but not allowing us to use Generation 2 evolutions of Pokemon in the main story really sucks. Like, imagine so, spoilers, I am going to be using a water type Pokemon in this playthrough because water types are like needed for Surf. I'm going to use a water type. I really wanted to use Seadra. Like, I really wanted to use Seadra and Kingdra because Kingdra is awesome, but alas, I can't use Kingdra into post game. And Seadra's just not. Seadra's good, but not Kingdra. Crobat. I would love to use a Crobat too, but Crobat is not. If you can't get Crobat into a post game, which kind of sucks. I don't know what Pokemon it was, but I'm going to switch into Dumbledore. Dumbledore should be level 16 soon. Yeah, it's almost halfway there. Awesome. We're about to get a Dumbledore before the second gym. I love it. Get a Kadabra before the second gym, not a Dumbledore. Man, there's so many Pokemon in this game I still want to use, but I haven't. Like Kangaskhan would be really cool to use. Marowak would have been really cool to use. Which, yes, that's an argument I don't understand. People say Pokemon are bad because of type, like what type they are. Like, I remember someone telling me, oh, Geodude sucks because it's 4 times weak to grass and water. But, like, again, why would you ever send it out against a grass or a water type? Unless you're just crazy. And, like, Dragonite's 4 times weak to ice, but no one mentions that. Also, we got TM. Let's see what we got. Secret Power is a 70 base power. Normal type move, and I'm gonna teach it to someone. Do I want to teach it to Dumbledore? That might be cool. No, I'm not gonna teach it to anyone right now. Nova, that's how I base my teams. I base my teams off of typeness. So, like, I was going through the team members I wanted to use, and I'm like, okay, I have this coverage, I have this coverage. Now, what coverage do I still need to get on my Pokemon? Granted, the only coverage I don't have is, traditionally I don't have Dark, and I don't really have a good Dragon type coverage, but I can just get Ice Beam on my, Ice Beam on my water type Pokemon, and then Dark is not even in the main game, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's how I do my Pokemon games. I try to make sure I have a type or a move that will be super effective against anything they can throw at me. Oh yeah, you don't need it, but it's like, it's definitely helpful. For sure. If you really wanted to, you could go through this game with one Pokemon and just make it really strong, or you can go through the game with like one type. Oh, let's have a fire type only, normal type only, and stuff like that. But like, the games are easy enough that you can do that. Like, honestly, if you just level grind, if you need to, you can beat the game, like, with anything. It's just how much effort you want to put into the game. Dumbledore is level 16. You know what that means, everybody. We're about to get Kadabra. Oh, Miltank. We'll get to Miltank one time. We're gonna have trouble fighting Miltank eventually. Maybe not, though, depending on what team members I use in Heart Gold. It feels like just yesterday we got a Abra, and now we have a Kadabra, and he's gonna learn Confusion. Let's see who could beat it first. That's why we're racing. I remember you saying you're gonna plan out your team for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like I am, to make it a little bit easier and like whatever. Is that still what you're doing when we do that race? We say race, but it's like a unofficial official race. Yo, we got Kadabra at the perfect time. Because Oddish is part poison type, so it's gonna be weak to Confusion. Or Psychic, yeah. Yo, look at that. Already, his first fight, and Dumbledore is already pulling its weight. Oh, he's so good. He's so overpowered. I say overpowered, but he's just really good. Yeah, much easier to manage team. That's why I do it. I just like to grow a bond with the 6 party members that I pick. I just like growing a bond with them. All right, guys, let's go in here because we'll have to go in here eventually. So let's get this out of the way now. He's a Pokemon. No, he's not. I guess this guy combined himself with a Pokemon. Now we have to get him outside of the Pokemon. See, honestly, Arietta, that's the thing. I would let chat pick my Pokemon, but one, I don't like not having a team set up. I already said that. But two, if you guys ever picked a legendary, I wouldn't do it. I never use legendaries in my playthroughs. I'll catch them, but I'll never use them on my team. So if you told me to use Latias, then that would never happen because I won't. Oh yeah, but pretty much what he said was go to the SS Anne and enjoy a fun time on a cruise ship. But then it goes down like the Titanic. Alright guys, but I think we're good to go to the gym. Alright, yeah, we're done. We can go to the gym. We could have gone to the gym earlier, but there was no reason to. We were too low of a level. Now we're ready. Now we're ready for the gym. Okay, Pokemon, we are gonna... I'm gonna start with Dumbledore, actually. This is gonna be a nice little thing. But I think we're gonna tackle the gym next time, everybody. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more Pokemon FireRed. But until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.